What's good, y'all? It's that boy, Easy Millions, and I'm your host of That Boy ETV. You already know, man, we are back on Mortal Kombat, and we finally got our Peacemaker update today, baby. So, we about to go over these character changes, but I will have down in the descriptions the links for all the general fixes and all the extra nitty-gritty that they add. The link for the full patch notes will be down below, and the timestamps will also be down below. But I'm about to just go over the character change because that's what I know everybody wants to hear, man. So, let's get into this. First, we got Ashrah. Her bleeding blade, or her down back punch, now deals bonus damage and causes knockdown reaction when hitting an opponent's Kameo. We got Baraka. They fixed Chop Chop using same input regardless of alternate control settings. And we got General Shao. They fixed incorrect animation used when Kameo Fatality is performed while axe is planted. And they fixed an issue that could cause incorrect blood locations when comboing jump attacks into basic attacks. So nothing really too big right here. Let's keep it moving. We got Geras. They fixed a rare issue that could cause Geras to not teleport after hitting a main fighter and Kameo with Inevitable at the same time. We have Havik. His scab stab, or his away back punch throw, no longer allows the opponent to perform a Kameo ambush attack while it's hit reaction. They also fixed an enhanced neoplasm having no sound effect when performed at very close distance to the opponent. And they fixed lingering visuals with enhanced bloodbath if disarmed and dangerous fatal blow is used during activating corpse taunt. And for Johnny Cage, they fixed invulnerability to high attacks during some of the recovery frames of Ballbuster while roaming out hype state. Not too much here. I'm surprised they haven't changed nothing on Johnny yet again. But hey, I guess it's a little disappointing for that one. But let's just keep moving, see what other changes we got, man. We got Kenshi. The Kameo meter color is now blue when Ancestor is active. Kenshi will now take 20 damage when Ancestor is hit by an attack. Ancestor is now vulnerable to attacks when Kenshi is performing a throw attempt. And they fixed situation where hitting the Ancestor while in certain actions will cause 2 hit sparks to occur. Now, I'm not going to lie, that seems like a big nerf to Kenshi and the Ancestor. So I guess they're really trying to knock down on the whole 2v1 thing with Kenshi. So let's see how that affects his gameplay. And Kenshi mains, let me know down in them comments how you feel about that. Now, we got Kung Lao. They fixed throw immunity during some recovery frames of Hat Toss. And for Li Mei, they enhanced Nova Blast follow-up hits are no longer sometimes blockable when done at full screen against certain characters. So nothing big right there, just a big update on Kenshi, man. Now, we got Liu Kang. They fixed visual issues that could occur when Dragon's Breath is interrupted by Sub-Zero's Ice Clone. And for Mileena, we got a couple things. But first, they slightly adjusted hit region on straight side and enhanced straight side. They fixed issue with feral gashes. The front punch, back punch throw no longer allows the opponent to perform a Kameo ambush attack while it's in hit reaction. They fixed an issue that could cause air enhanced teleport down and homing ball to not be possible while in the air from Kameo's fan lift. They fixed an issue causing a misaligned teleport attack to occur if enhanced side toss connects with opponent's Kameo. And they fixed visual misalignment during maybe next time brutality, man. So with Mileena, there's a lot of changes, but it just seems like a lot of misalignment changes. And for both Mileena and I believe that was Havik, they're also fixing to where they can't do the ambush on the hit reaction, which is definitely a good change. Now, let's keep it moving. We got Nitara. They fixed visual issues with wings having improper animation after missing fatal blow. For Rain God Water Ball is no longer destroyed if Rain is hit after the projectile becomes active. They fixed Ancient Trap interacting with some reflect moves. And they fixed issue that could cause a Confluence Beam to not be possible while in the air from Khameleon's fan lift. So it seems like the biggest thing here is your Water Ball no longer being destroyed and him being able to do the move off the fan lift. So good changes for Rain. For Reiko, they fixed rare issue that could cause Reiko to switch sides with the opponent when performing the soldier's spirit while close to the arena corner. They also fixed visual issue when tactical takedown is interrupted by Kameo. Kung Lao's away we go. So just some fixes there for Reiko, nothing too big, man. Now, we got Shang Tsung. They fixed better spikes interacting with reflect moves. They added visual effect to signify when Form Stealer damage boost has ended. And they fixed issue with Form Stealer claw physics not functioning correctly in certain circumstances when returning to Shang Tsung's form, man. So nothing too big there. Just keep it moving, just slight changes, man. So now, we got Sindel. The Kameo meter color is now pink when Enhanced Queen Command is active. Using Snatched while Enhanced Queen Command is active no longer ends control over opponent's Kameo. They fixed rare issue that could cause Sindel's Kameo to become unresponsive if some fatal blows were performed immediately after hitting an opponent's Kameo with Enhanced Queen's Command. And they stolen Kameos used Enhanced Queen's Command performing a buff move will no longer wait for the buff to expire before returning to their partner. So big changes here on the Queen's Command to them Kameos. So we got to see how that affects gameplay with Sindel, man. We got to see how that affects it. Now for Smoke. They fixed a rare issue that could cause Smoke to become invisible for an extended period of time if he's interrupted during everywhere at specific timing. So no longer will this man get free invisibility. Thank goodness, man. Thank God. I already can't stand that man and his teleports, but thank you. Now, we got Sub-Zero. They fixed visual issue that could cause Ice Clone to appear in cinematics. For Tanya, spinning split kicks and spinning flicks in the air and on the ground can now hit the opponent's Kameo. Heavenly Hand and Enhanced Heavenly Hand now continue to be active after hitting an opponent's Kameo. Spinning splits kick in the air and on the ground. Air hit reaction knocks down for 1 frame longer. They fix Cudgel Strike. Now deals bonus damage and causes knockdown reaction when hitting an opponent's Kameo. And they fixed a rare situation with 100 hands not going into cinematic despite its attack connecting on opponent in certain circumstances with Kameo Goro. So, big changes it seems like for Tanya. I don't really see her that often, so hopefully we start seeing her a little bit more with these changes. Now, Omni-Man, can't stand this dude, but Omni-Man, they fixed an issue with spilled contents, no longer allows the opponent to perform a Kameo ambush attack while it's in hit reaction. So just another person that they're not allowing the Kameo. I think they're just trying to get rid of Kameos being able to attack on hit reaction. I think they're just trying to get that so it changes the overall gameplay. Now for big changes for that man Quan Chi, man. So let's get ready for this. And hey, David, I know you excited on this one, baby. But Quan Chi, new move Zone of Waste added. It creates a zone that drains meter from the opponent, and if the opponent stands in it for an extended period, Quan Chi will briefly gain armor. Wow, that's amazing. Field of Bones and Enhanced Field of Bones now activates the cage trap if the opponent blocks the attack. Field of Bones and Enhanced Field of Bones now has an increased duration on the cage trap. They adjusted victim region while duck blocking. They fixed inconsistency between air and ground hit reactions for Zone of Power Enhanced Head Rush, allowing the opponent to block follow-up attacks at certain distances. They fixed Croc's Crusher, having improper animations and auto-correcting it performed as the opponent jumps over. They fixed Serena's Takada's Curse still triggering if it's only connecting with Field of Bones. They fixed Skewer Strike, tracking the opponent if the first hit connects with Field of Bones. They fix lingering visual issues if opponent is interrupted during the hit reaction of Enhanced Head Rush. They fix several unintended visual effects lingering during cinematics. And they fix visual issues with skull projectiles lingering on screen if they are evaded by Omni-Man's Viltrumite stance. Sorry about that. They fixed visual issue with lingering effects after hitting Field of Bones with Sub-Zero's Ice Clone charge. They fixed an issue which would allow opponents Shukinko to use Zone of Power to buff their projectiles. And they fixed visual issues with Zone of Fear that could cause visual effects on the opponent to linger after they have exited the zone, man. So huge Huge bust for that man Quan Chi. I'm going to have to holler at my boy David, who mains him, and see how these changes affect his gameplay, baby. But now, let's get into these Kameo Fighters. We got Darrius. They fixed AI being unable to perform several follow-ups to Tornado Kick, Twister Kicks, Double Dagon Kick, Eat Dirt, and Heel Turn attacks are no longer affected by projectile invulnerability. For Jax, the Kameo Meter color now changes when Ground Pound is active, and they adjusted AI behavior when it tries to avoid Ground Pound. And for Kano, they fixed visual issues where several fighters' weapons during the eye laser and forward throw animations, man. So nothing really big here for Kano. Jax just has a color change to his meter, and Darrius has fixes to his moves. Now, Kung Lao. They fix animation issues when the spin is blocked at far ranges. For Motaro, they fix rare issues with Reflect, which could cause some projectiles to still be reflected after it's hit at a main character. And for Scorpion, the main character will now pass through other characters when pulled by Get Over Here. They fix visual issues with Hellblade brutality, causing the victims to move in certain circumstances, man. So that right there with the Get Over Here allowing you to pass through characters, that's probably huge for y'all, man. Huge for y'all that use that Scorpion cameo, man. But let's keep it moving. We got Shukinko. When morphing into the opponent Shang Tsung's cameo and using the full cameo meter, Shukinko will return to his normal state. The stolen katana fan NATO can now be directed close or far. They fixed an issue causing Copycat and Mimic to increase the hype meter for Johnny Cage when used. And they fixed visual issues with using Reptile invisibility and stolen acid spit at the same time. So big changes to Shukinko. Still don't see him that often. Let's see if this actually gets him picked more often, but I doubt it. But here we go. Sub-Zero. They fixed rare issue with Arctic Armor not deactivating when hit by low attacks in certain circumstances. And they fixed lingering visual effects appearing after missing Fatal Blow, man. So nothing really too special there for Sub-Zero. Big changes for Shukinko, but again, I don't know if we'll actually really see him being played. Now, we got Tremor. They fixed an issue with Tremor still being vulnerable to attacks after using Crystal Armor and disappearing. Then they fixed Rolling Rock visual effects lingering after it collides with Sub-Zero's Ice Clone. So just fix a couple issues there for him. And Khameleon, the HUD weapon icon will now pulse to indicate disguise is about to change. They slightly increased damage scaling on Glaive, Roll, and Fanlift when used in a combo. Fanlift will now work on characters that have projectile immunity active. They fixed Breaker being possible when Khameleon is on cooldown. And using Khameleon Roll and Mileena Roll in the same combo will no longer cause alternate hit reaction. And they fixed a visual issue that could cause weapons to appear incorrectly in Tower Victory cinematics, man. So there you have it for all the character changes. It seems like for the cameos, they're trying to add stuff to Shukinko, make him better. They're adding the buff to Scorpions Get Over Here, which is great. And which is surprising, not only are they updating Quan Chi, which we kind of already knew from the trailer, but Tanya also got a lot of love. So hopefully we start seeing her, man. But the update is out. Peacemaker is here. I need to go try him, hit the lab, see if I'll even be able to play the dude. But until then, this has been the Patch Notes video. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, become a supporter, and catch me streaming on Facebook Gaming and Twitch at that boy ETV. I'm out. Peace.